welcome to Pulse for Education on Aminu Right TV. Now, Aminu Right TV is your number one media platform where we give you everything education. When you get this video, don't forget to share, keep on sharing till it reach to your friends and loved ones. Today's discussion is basically about the four C's. The four C's. Yes, there are four great C's. There can be more C's, but these four, which also forms part of the global competencies or the core competencies that every child must know, is what we want to talk about in this discussion. The four C's, the four global C's, the four global competencies. Yes. First one is communication. Yes, communication. Now, communication is now the chief skill that every individual must have. We need to have skills in communicating so that you can live with others and others too can live with you. Now, if you can't communicate, irrespective of the language, for people to understand what you are saying, then you have a problem. So communication skill is a necessity that every individual. So as a teacher, you have to teach your children communication skills. How do you teach communication skills to your children? Sometimes during your teaching and lesson, you have to plan your lesson and implement it in such a way that the you have plans of developing communication among the learners. So, for instance, you have to create an opportunity for the children to communicate among themselves and between you and them. By so doing, they will learn this skill of communicating. In some instances, you have to also encourage written communication, where you encourage writing among your learners. And the writing that you encourage should be in a form that immediately the reader takes whatever is written, he doesn't ask other questions. He understands it immediately and takes action. The next C that you should teach your learners in today's setting is collaboration. Yes, collaboration. Today, everybody is collaborating. We are all collaborating with one another. Countries are collaborating with each other to solve issues. Now, the whole world is collaborating to solve global issues. Companies, institutions are collaborating with each other so that they can solve issues. Now, in Ghana, for instance, when there is a memorandum of understanding between and among the telehost, the mobile telephonies, or the mobile companies, and it goes like this, that anywhere one service cannot be reached and the other service is available, you are allowed to tap into the gadget of that service wherever it is. So, for instance, in some parts of the country where we can have Vodafone, but MTN is available, MTN has made it platform so that Vodafone can tap into it, and its customers, when they travel to that side of the country, can still use their Vodafone SIM. This is collaboration. We all need to collaborate with each other and with one another. So collaboration is a skill that should be taught in the classroom and in our schools. The next C that should be taught in our schools is critical thinking. Now, Ghana has reached a point that we need to have generational thinkers. We need to have people who can think outside the box. We need to have people who can look at the situation, think, and bring solutions to to the myriads of problems facing us as a nation. So as facilitators, as educators, we will have to have a plan at developing critical thinking. Yes, so we must provide room for our children to think and find solutions to problems. With enough of the telling and talking, our children should be given opportunity to think outside the box. The next C, which is the final C, is creativity. Creativity. We have to teach creativity. Creativity is so important that every individual needs it. Now, according to Google and Tesla and Co., that creativity is the number one skill that every graduate must have. So you can have your certificate, you can have your degrees, you can have your diplomas, your PhDs, and so on. If you don't have creativity, my brother, my sister, it will be difficult for you to be employed. So this is the world our children are moving into. And therefore, as educators, as facilitators, we have to teach them creativity as a skill. We have to allow them to create things from themselves. They should create things from things which has already been created. Yes, and that is how we allow them to develop their creativity. Thank you, and don't forget to share and follow Amin Rai TV on YouTube, on Facebook, on Telegram, on Instagram, and so on. Thank you, and see you on another occasion. Bye.